This is Power for Life with Dexter Femi Akin-Alamu. Inspiration, instruction and empowerment to help you be all that you were created to be. Here's your host, Dexter Femi Akin-Alamu.
Hello. We often miss opportunities because it's dressed up like overalls and looks like work. With these words from Thomas A. Edison, I want to welcome you to another episode of Power for Life. We're teaching on how to build an extraordinary life. There is the seed of greatness on your inside, but you gotta decide to rise. You gotta refuse to be a mediocre and know that there is more in your future than you have experienced in your past. And literally, if you're gonna have an extraordinary life, we said you must commit to building an extraordinary life. And building anything in life, it's the same process. Whether you're trying to build your personal life, whether you're trying to build your health, whether you're trying to build your character, whether you're trying to build a family, whether you're trying to build a business, anything that you're trying to build in life follows the same process. And I know you might not be an architect or a civil engineer or a structural engineer. You might not be a bricklayer. But it is important to understand the basic process of building. Because if you don't understand the basic process of building, you can't build anything that lasts. And talking about building an extraordinary life, it follows the same process that any building will follow. And in the former episodes of Power for Life, we started to talk about the first process in the building. It is a plan. That's the first thing that you got to do. You got to first build on paper before you build in the real life. If you don't succeed in building your life on paper, you cannot build it in the real life. In fact, it's always frustration trying to build something that has not been built. So here's the secret. The bricklayer will always be frustrated trying to build with bricks if the architect has not built with a pen. Here's the scripture, Psalm 127. It says, except the Lord builds the house, they labor in vain that build it. In other words, anytime you're trying to build what has not first been built, you go labor in vain. So except God has first built it, who is the architect of our lives, you cannot build it in reality. So we're saying that if you're going to have an extraordinary life, you got to understand what the plan is. Then you now have to document the plan. And I want to show you that process. I'm going to do that tomorrow on Power for Life. But talking about building an extraordinary life, there's an event that you got to attend. If you're anywhere around Southwest Nigeria, join us for Power Fest 2016. You can call us for details of hotels and we'll let you know the hotels are around. But this is an event that's going to change your life forever. My answer is going to give you some information about that.
Thank you for listening to Power for Life with Dexter Akin-Alamu, Head Pastor, Empowerment House.
Join Pastors Dexter, Femi and Akin-Alamu this Sunday for a special business, career and finance school at 8 a.m. and an empowerment service at 9 a.m. and on Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. for a supernatural service at the Empowerment Center between the High Court and Lister Building by Liberty Roundabout, Ring Road, Ibadan.
And just before we go, here's today's special information just for you.
Ibadan, get ready to be empowered as Empowerment House Ibadan clocks 1. You move into a realm of endless possibilities at Ibadan Power Fest 2016. Kingdom Possibilities.
Joint speakers Pastor Koju Oyemade, Fela Durotoye, Pastor Biodun Fatoyimbo, Dr. Abel Damina, Bishop Bob Alonge, Pastor Taiwo Odukoya, Reverend Shola Kolade, Lanre Olushola, and host pastors Dexter and Akin-Alamu, together with psalmist Mike Abdul, Chioma Jesus, Samuel Poso, Eben, and many others.
From Tuesday, October 11 to Sunday, October 16, the conference will open on Tuesday evening at 5 p.m. and from Wednesday to Friday, we will have a business and economic empowerment summit at 9 9 a.m., Leadership Summit at 1 p.m., and an evening session at 5 p.m. On Saturday at 10 a.m., we will hold a community support initiative. There's a special community shop for free day, and there will also be a free community medical fair where you will enjoy free medical checks and consultation. Then on Sunday, it's a grand finale, the special celebration banquet service at 9 a.m. Venue is the Empowerment Center between the High Court and Lister Building, Ring Road, Ibadan, by Liberty Roundabout.
Admission to the conference is free, but registration is required. You can register for the conference at the door, but if you pre-register before the event, you receive a free teaching CD on financial success, money thou art lose, at the door. To pre-register for conference, please visit our website www.empowermenthouse.com or send text message starting with name, email address and phone number to +234 805 155 2000.